Hello, welcome back to Prep HQ. I'm glad you could join me in for another Friday night pint, and I thought I would just show you my new knife that I got. It's my birthday there, so I got a new knife for my birthday, of course. What else would Johnny Prep want? So I just thought I would take you out into the Prep HQ and show you. I've just got my barber jacket up there behind me. I re-waxed it the other week there, and it's just drying, ready for the winter. If you do own a barber jacket and you want to learn how to re-wax it, I've got a video that I've done I think about a couple of years ago now on how to do it, so I'll just stick that up there for you and you can have a wee look. So I thought I would come out and have a wee pint as it's Friday. I haven't brought my Viking drinking horn out tonight, just my Jack Duckworth pint glass. Quite partial to that at the minute. I was out with my Viking drinking horn the other week there. I was out with a group camping, and it is a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit cumbersome, and you're drinking and like nearly stabbing people with the bottom of it. So I just prefer this. It's a bit less cumbersome. And the beer that I have tonight, it's a beer rather than an ale. It's a wheat beer. It's Hoegaarden. Quite cloudy. I've not tried this one before, but I thought I would give it a go. It's got hints of coriander and orange peel, and it's a Blanche beer, so a white beer. I believe it's Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. And it's quite a considerable little pint there. It's over a pint, I'd say. The knife of choice I've got tonight to open my beer is my clasp knife, and I've obviously have it hanging down. Don't know if you can see that there. So it's just a bit off screen there, the clasp knife. It's quite a nice aroma from that. It's quite weedy. Right, let's see how it tastes. Skål. It's quite nice, quite strong. Strong wheat beer. I'm sort of tasting the orange and coriander. It's very, very subtle. But yeah, nice beer all round. Probably recommend that if you're going to give it a go. Bit different from what I usually have. I usually like my ale, but yeah, it's nice to have a wee change every now and again. So moving swiftly on to what I've come out to talk about is the new knife that I got. So it's not got a particular name. It was made by Jason from RJ Bushcraft. I think it's one of his first knives he's ever made. I've seen it there for years now, and I've always fancied it, and I just never got round to getting it. It's obviously custom made, and it's got the RJ. Nearly dropped it. Got the RJ's logo on it there. It's full tang as well, which is good. But what I like about it is it's just basic and primitive, and it's got everything you need. It's modelled off the British MOD survival knife, which was sort of used for Arctic warfare deployments. It's a wee bit smaller and probably a bit lighter than it. But in his shop he called it the MOD survival knife. That's what it's modelled off. It's a good heavy knife for battening though. It's quite top heavy, but I have used it for feathering and such, and it is really good. The sheath for it there is quite basic, but that's all you need. Fits it quite nicely, sits in the belt, no problem at all. It's got a wee slot there for the ferrocerium rod. I brought one out to show you. It doesn't fit my big one, but it fits my small antler one. It's a bit annoying there because that's the shape of the knife anyway, but you can put it in, and that fits that no problem. The wee belt lip there. I have field tested it. I was out last weekend with it. Yeah, really good. It's been sitting in a shop for a while, so it needed a wee bit of a sharpen, and I tickled it up with the DC4 and the wood block, and it's just come up really sharp. I was feathering with it no problem, chopping, just yeah, really good all round survival knife. and it's just primitive and basic. It's everything you need. It doesn't fit a lot of people's hands. That's probably one of the reasons I got it as well, because it does fit my hand perfectly. I know Alec from Easy Going Outdoors liked the knife, but it wasn't really fitted for his hands. He said he would have bought it if it had a fitted his hands, but I've seen it there fitted perfectly, so I got that for my birthday. I'm easy to buy for Christmas and birthdays, because I always really get a knife. It's not got a 90-degree spine, but I can modify that the same as the Garberg, but it means it won't cut into my hands the same, but you can get a strike off it. That's actually quite good. So yeah, that's really good. So yeah, really good all-round knife. Jason makes his own knives, and he can do you pretty much any knife made to measure. I could have got a custom made one personally for me, but I've just always seen that in the shop and I've always fancied it. And I did like the MOD survival knives, and obviously this one's a lot better because it's the MOD survival knives will have been mass produced, where this is handmade, which is great. I'm maybe looking to getting JP initials on it there, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, as I look forward, I'll be out with it a lot in future. I'm going to take it to the shop to get the sheath modified there, get 2 loops put on so I can have it scout carry, and then what I can also do is put on my attachment that I've got from a Bushcraft store. Nice sheath attachment with the DC4 and ferrocerium rod, so I can just carry it all in the oneer, and it's just an all-round good survival knife. Brilliant battening knife as well, just some good weight on it. But as I say, I was fellering with it there at the weekend, and after I'd sharpened it up there with the DC4, it was cutting like a dream. So yeah, I'll get out with that more shortly. So that's the new knife anyway, and I'm going to sit and finish off my pint of Hoegaarden and have the rest of my tobacco pipe. That's a new pipe I got there as well. It's just a cheap one, a Churchwarden. I always fancied a Churchwarden, but a proper Peterson one is quite expensive, so just went for that. That'll do me for now. It is quite nice having the longer pipe, however it's going to be hard to find pipe cleaners that's going to fit that. Well, scroll, I'll finish the rest of my pint, and hopefully I'll catch you soon, hopefully in the outdoors rather than in Prep HQ, but it is nice on a wee Friday to come out here. And whatever you're doing for the weekend, have a good weekend. Hopefully it's something outdoors orientated, but stay safe out there and get out there and enjoy the great outdoors, and I'll catch you soon.